around the corner and I decided that I'm sick of feeling so down all the time. And I know a lot of you are experiencing some form of burnout with the end of the year fast approaching, and I just wanted to let you know that you're not alone and that we're in this together. So I hope you enjoy following along while I show you the small ways I'm trying to feel like myself and get my glow back again. So I ran away to Sydney for the week in an attempt to heal and reset, have a little bit of a glow up. I really hope so. The past 2 days have kind of been hectic because I've been working really hard on getting my first ever sponsored YouTube video out. That was my first time ever having a deadline for like a draft of a YouTube video. Oh, a butterfly just flew past. Seeing lots of butterflies recently, so yeah, I definitely think I'm in a period of growth. It feels like I've just been working so hard and putting aside all of my feelings of grief and sadness and honestly depression. I want to feel present again. I want to enjoy the little things like the sun on my skin, and I want to feel present while I'm journaling and reading. Look around me at the life I'm living and feel optimistic again. I haven't really been feeling at home in my body recently, and that also means my appearance, how I'm feeling on the inside out. So that's why I thought we could do a little glow up video today. I thought it was especially nice to do it here in Sydney because I'm just getting ready to go to the beach. It's perfect blue skies with no clouds, so I'm excited to get out today. I'm gonna go to my favorite little beach pool. I've also brought a few of my ceramics to shoot for my brand. I wrote a really nice plan in my journal for this glow up, and I must have still had makeup on my fingers because I just got these nice white pages all dirty. I've written a plan for what I'm thinking for this internal, external glow up and reset. Hopefully I can stick to it. This is the list. So number 1, a beautiful grounding ocean swim. Number 2 is celebrating myself. I don't know why I feel the need to wait for somebody to say that they're proud of me or to celebrate all of my wins, which there have been a lot of amazing work wins lately, so got that on the list. Read/get off my goddamn phone, because especially after the election result, I've just been doom scrolling and it's not good for me. I've got here internal glow, so therapy and journaling, and external glow, which is eating and working out, and then glowy summer makeup. Maybe I can show you some of my favorite summer makeup products, but it's getting a bit late. I just can't wait to get to the beach. I'm so tired, so I think I might have a little nap there as well. Let me bring you along. Let me show you my favorite beach here in Sydney. I'm so sad I just left the beach pool. It's such a nice day and I'm gonna miss the sunshine when it goes. My auntie is supposed to be coming with me, but she had to stay back at work. So right now I'm about to go and get my first ever massage. So wish me luck. I hope it goes well, but it really It really ties into this whole glow up and reset thing. It's my last day in Sydney and I'm so sad. I can't believe this trip has gone so quickly, but I want to make the most of it. It's about midday now. I've just spent the whole morning shooting for my ceramics and my sticker sheets, which it ended up going really, really well. Well, I hope so. I haven't got the film developed yet, obviously. I hope it goes well. My beautiful Zia's apartment is like the best for creating content, and I'm always just so inspired when I stay here. Zia, if you're watching this, I love your space. I feel so at home and yeah, inspired here. The lighting is perfect, everything is perfect. You can create so many beautiful little moments. So I'm proud of myself that I got that done, and in the spirit of this video, like I mentioned, I wanted to take myself out to celebrate myself today. You guys know I love going on solo dates, but I wanted to treat myself really intentionally today. Be really mindful of all of the things that I've gone through recently, all of the beautiful, happy, exciting career things, and then all of the terrible feelings and trauma and grief that I've been experiencing, and just take myself out and celebrate. It's kind of overcast today. It's a little bit cooler. I really love that moody vibe for a solo date day, so I think that's going to be perfect. I'm just wearing, sorry Zia, I'm borrowing your shirt, my Sage Avenue bag that's going to carry all my cameras and stuff. And yesterday I already treated myself, guys, but I bought my wish list shoe item of the summer, these Onitsuka Tigers in the silver. So comfy. I haven't even worn them out yet, but I brought Sambas on this trip, and I didn't take my own advice for bringing comfy sneakers because they've already like made my heels bleed. These are just so soft and comfy. I love like how they're a little bit more elevated than just your normal sneaker. I'll be saying, well, Teh, clearly you've already celebrated yourself yesterday. Guys, yesterday I had a breakdown. I was sobbing. I was sobbing outside on the stoop, and then I was sobbing in front of my Zia in here. So yesterday was not a great day, but today I feel better. Sometimes it's good to just cry it out. So yeah, this is the fit. I just need to pack something because I'm going to Newtown after, and I'm going to go visit my manager just to pop in because I want to give her a gift. One of my mugs to say thank you to her because I wouldn't be here if it weren't for her. And she mentioned that she liked my new design, so she's going to be the first one to get one alongside my stickers. But before I do that, I'm gonna go get some ramen. Oh, it's the perfect cozy day for ramen. I'm so excited. Hopefully I can get my glow back today. think I'd be looking like this in a glow up video, but here we are. As you can tell, I'm obviously back at home, back from my little Sydney trip. That feels like so long ago now. Wow, I feel like so much has happened. I feel like I've gone through so many emotions, so many ups and downs. It's actually quite funny to me how some of these concepts that I come up with for my YouTube videos coincide with my personal life. Like, for example, I decided to do a glow up video and thought nothing of it, and then just everything that's occurred in the past couple of weeks. Basically, I mentioned to you guys I had a little bit of like a meltdown in Sydney. I think I've been dealing with some pretty intense like PMDD symptoms over the past couple of months, but also for the last year, which is something I'm working on figuring out. I'll come back to you guys if I have any updates on that. I feel a lot better now that my cycle is over, but it's been tough mentally. And something that I wanted to talk to you guys about that kind of goes in with the theme of this video is therapy. And no, I'm not about to tell you that BetterHelp is the sponsor of this video. I go to a real life therapist here. I've had 2 sessions now. I used to be seeing a therapist, grew out of her. This was a couple of years ago now. And I decided lately that I just couldn't keep going with my current mental state and I needed some extra help. So it was a little bit difficult, but luckily I got recommended one that has loads of availability. So it was easy for me to get an appointment with her. I went to the GP, got my mental health care plan straight away within a week, had a therapy appointment, and I've had 2 now in like 2 weeks, and I'm gonna have another one next week. I guess I just wanted to share some of the things that I've learned if you guys are also really struggling right now, especially with like anxiety and like compulsive and obsessive thoughts, not necessarily OCD, but is something that I really struggle with. Obsessive thoughts about certain things in my life. Like I just feel like I need to have in control before I start feeling okay. And that is a really exhausting mindset to be in. Obsessive and anxious mindset gets worse when I'm going through something or I'm under stress or I'm not looking after myself, which is currently, but that's what we're trying to stop. So a few of the things that I've learned from my session that I feel like would be helpful to share with you guys is that number 1, if you're doing all of the things that you know and you love and they just aren't working, like I definitely felt like journaling, going to the gym, being creative, you know, looking after myself, all of those things felt like they just weren't working. Well, number 1, maybe you need to go see a therapist. But what my psych also let me know was they are working. You're not going to see an overnight change. You have no idea how much just these little steps that you're taking will benefit you in the long run, especially if you're feeling so incredibly down. It's gonna take a while to build yourself back up again. The other thing I mentioned to her was that journaling hasn't been helping me lately. Not only have I not been able to find the words to journal, but when I do journal, I feel like I'm looking down at the page and I'm just feeling bad. Told me about this thing called creating a shopping list. You know, when you go out shopping and you only need to get 3 things, you are not gonna write a list for that because you're like, I'm just gonna get bananas, tea, and toilet paper. And you're like, okay, I need to remember that I'm getting those 3 things. I don't need to write a list for it. But inevitably, you end up thinking about those 3 things more if you had just a piece of paper in front of you saying what those 3 things were. You're trying to remember them over and over again in your head so you don't forget them. So the idea that she gave me was creating a shopping list of all of your worries, of all of your anxious thoughts, anything that pops into your head that you're overthinking. Write that down so that you can forget about it. Also, don't put that list in your journal in a book where you're going to keep it. Have it on a loose sheet of paper. Lose it, burn it, throw it away, whatever it may be. Write a shopping list. So that really helped when I did that, and it's something that you can do over and over again. Write the same things over and over again if you need to. And one last little thing that I'd like to share with you that I'm trying to remind myself of is to just sit in the uncertainty of the moment. I think what I've learned is that when you're going through something so intense and earth-shattering and world-shattering like grief or trauma, your brain is trying to scramble to find a sense of security and comfort, and everything that you know and love and that is important to you is being thrown into question because your brain is in fight or flight, your body is in fight or flight, and it's trying to analyze every single thing in your life and determine whether or not it's safe for you right now. And I think it's helpful to recognize that state that your body is and go, okay, I'm just going to sit in this and sit in this uncertainty. I can't make any decisions right now. I can't make any judgments on my life one way or another because everything is up in the air. I'm not stable. I'm not grounded. Let all of your anxious thoughts be truths. Let them be what they are, but walk away from them. Don't entertain them for 1 second. Like, just walk away and let that uncertainty exist. I think a lot of anxiety can be about searching for some kind of resolve, searching for a definite and finite resolution to your anxious thoughts, and it just doesn't exist. Especially when life and love and grief are just so open-ended and ever-changing and confusing and not linear. So that's what I'm trying to tell myself. I feel like it is the largest human downfall, the fact that we try and quantify and control our emotions and our lives when it's something that is really just mystical. Anyway, that's been my internal glow up over the past week or so. That's what's been going on in my brain. But now, today, I need to focus on the physical. I need to get back to the gym. As you guys saw, I just made myself a really delicious breakfast. It's been a priority of mine to eat 3 meals a day because I've been getting into a little hole of working too hard and just not carving out the time to eat good food. After this, I'm gonna read a little bit here, eat this, I'm gonna get ready, go to the gym for the first time since I was in Sydney, and then I'm gonna have an everything shower, just do little bits around the house, like do some washing. This is definitely a realistic glow up video. I hope you're enjoying it. I just napped for so long. I think it was about 2 hours, and I guess that was much needed. I thought we could end this little video with something a bit more superficial, something fun, something that a lot of these videos focus on, which is a physical glow up, makeup, hair, etc. I mean, I've just done my hair even though it's not looking that great. It's about to be summer in less than 10 days, and I don't know, there's nothing better than glowy summer makeup, and my 2 favorite makeup products, which are blush and bronzer, they definitely encapsulate the essence of like a glowy summer look. So I feel like we're gonna pile on a bunch of blush and bronzer and some light dewy bases. Hopefully at the end of it we can be looking and feeling a little bit better. I'm actually not really going anywhere tonight. I'm going out with Paul for a little bike ride later, but you know what, sometimes it's just fun to put on makeup for the sake of it. So right now I'm gonna mix this Summer Fridays Sheer Skin Tint with some bronzing drops because this one's a bit light for me right now. A bit of these bronzing drops, and like the clean girls do, I'm gonna mix this all in with my fingers. Oh, she's looking a bit scary. I love a skincare filled base product for the summertime. It just feels so So nice. I think those two mixed really, really nicely together for a very, very natural base. I'm going to put a touch of concealer on. This is a very old one from Kiko. Okay, now let's get into the fun part, which is bronzing up the face. And Merit recently came to Australia and I kindly got gifted some products. I would love to be one of those YouTube girlies that gets sponsored by Merit, manifesting that for 2025. Merit products tend to blend out quite sheer, I've found, which is really nice if that's what you're going for. This is a very nice warm shade and it blends out so easily. This is one of those products that just makes me think of if I were on a Euro summer, somewhere getting ready on a balcony and I didn't really have a mirror with me and I was just popping this all over my face. It would just blend out without you having to think too much about it, you know. I have a couple of new favorite blushes recently. I can't remember if I spoke about them in the Sydney video, the Hourglass blushes, but today I kind of want to try this shade from Merit, which is very scary to me, but I feel like it's gonna be the perfect like summer bronzy sunburnt shade. It's in the shade Bespoke, and like all the girlies do that I've seen online, I'm gonna go right in on my cheeks with this. See, oh, that's quite a like dark berry shade. I feel like we can add something brighter on top, but like I'm just gonna put this everywhere. Merit #1 brush, I think it's called, is stunning as well, especially for blending these products out. And yes, as I suspected, this is the perfect like sunburnt shade. I was not expecting to like a shade like this on me, I love it. What should we do? Should we layer a bit of this Hourglass one anyway? This is in the shade Future, and I've just been loving these. Never had a blush make my skin look this amazing. I'll show you. I don't know if it's gonna pick up on camera, especially with the shoddy lighting we've got right now. Sorry about that. It just has this incredible glow. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. Yeah, I really am so sorry about the lighting. But we are almost done, guys, because we're keeping this very natural. I'm not going to do mascara, I'm just going to do eyebrows. So just using a bit of the Benefit Precisely My Brow. In summer, I just love the no mascara look. I don't know what it is. I just think it's so nice, especially if you're doing very natural makeup like this. I am going to put a tiny little bit of my lip stain lip liner on. This thing I use every single day. It is amazing. It completely changes my face and how I look. I feel like it's the missing piece of the puzzle, especially with my thin lips. Finishing touches. This is my favorite thing right now. It's this little Emco Beauty like 2-in-1 lip treatment. I just got it from Woolies, but it literally has the most amazing gloss that is gonna last me literally hours, and it doesn't dry out my lips. I've been using it as like a lip balm as well. Let's finish up my hair while I'm here. Just brushing it out, take out my roller. Okay, feel so refreshed. This is the finished look. I feel like I've had a glow up, but more than that, it's that I've come back to myself. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and for the first time in a little while now, I feel like I can actually see myself and have a grasp of who I am. I don't feel so out of sorts. I don't feel out of it. Like today I'm seeing myself in the mirror. If you've ever dealt with depression or just bad mental health or going through something, I'm sure you understand the feeling of just completely not feeling yourself. Hi. I'm sorry, that was silly. Let me go get dressed because I've just been in this robe this entire video. Okay, we look slightly more presentable now. We've reached the end of this video, and thank you guys so much for being here with me on this journey, not only just through this video, pretty much all of my last videos throughout the past few months. And I'm so happy to say there are 20,000 of us here now, which makes me so incredibly happy. Like I couldn't have even fathomed this at the beginning of this year, and coming to the end of the year, it makes me feel so happy and accomplished that we've reached this milestone. Hopefully only bigger and better things to come for 2025. I just wanted to say that the main thing I've learned throughout making this is that glow ups take time. Like I said, there are lots of little steps leading up to just generally feeling a little bit better, and that's what I was trying to achieve. I didn't need to have my hair done or my makeup done or fake tan to glow up. I just wanted to feel more like myself again, and sitting here now, I definitely think I do. Maybe sometime in the future we can do one of those actual glow up videos where I take you to get my hair done, nails done, and we do the whole thing. But for right now, this is what I needed, and I hope it's helped you in some way too. I know everybody is suffering with burnout at the end of the year. This year, I don't know why, but this year for so many people has been so difficult. There's like a collective burden and hurt that we are all experiencing this year. I hope you guys can take the time out and give yourself that much needed self-care too. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna eat some food, and then later on I'll see Paul and we can have some fun because I need to get outside today. But thank you guys so much for being here as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, love you.